بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا وسيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلله فلا هادي له. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. أوصيكم وإياي أولا بتقوى الله فقد فاز المتقون، كما قال الله تعالى في القرآن الكريم بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم: يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. وبعد فإن خير الكلام كلام الله وأحسن هدي هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وآله وصحبه وسلم، وشر الأمور محدثاتها وكل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. All praise due to Allah Almighty, the creator of all things, the sender of all prophets, the revealer of all truth, the one who gives life and the one who will take our life back when the time that Allah have ordained will come to us. May the blessing and the mercy of Allah Rabbul Alameen be upon all the prophets, the faithful followers of the prophets, the faithful followers of the family of the prophets, male and female, young and old, and those who always work towards peace for themselves and peace for others. May Allah Rabbul Alameen strengthen our iman, give us the wisdom and the patience to understand what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have ordained upon all of us is sure to happen. All the brothers and sisters, we know what happened last few days. Not just last few days, just 2 days ago. Let us offer our prayer for all the Muslims wherever they are. Living also need our prayer. We need also to pray. And for those who have passed away. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad kama sallaita ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim innaka Hamidun Majid. Allahumma ighfir lahum warhamhum wa afihim wa'fu anhum wa akrim nuzulahum wa wasi' mudkhalahum waghsilhum bil ma'i wal thalji wal baradi wa naqqihim min al khataya kama yunaqqa al-thawb al-abyad min ad-danas. Allahumma abdilhum daran khairan min dari wa ahlan khairan min ahlihim wa zawjan khairan min zawjihim. Allahumma adkhilhum jannatak wa'izhum min azabil qabri ومن عذاب النار. اللهم اغفر لي حينا وميتنا وشاهدنا وغائبنا وصغيرنا وكبيرنا وذكرنا وأنثانا. اللهم من أحييته منا فأحيهم على الإسلام، ومن توفيته منا فتوفه على الإيمان. اللهم لا تحرمنا أجرهم ولا تضلنا بعضهم. اللهم بك أصبحنا وبك أمسينا وبك نحيا وبك نموت وإليك النشور. بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم. رضيت بالله ربا وبالإسلام دينا وبمحمد نبيا. اللهم زدنا علما نافعا ورزقا طيبا وعملا متقبلا. يا مقلب القلوب ثبت قلوبنا على دينك وعلى طاعتك. اللهم اختم لنا بالحسن الخاتمة ولا تختم علينا بالسوء الخاتمة. اللهم أدخلنا جنتك وأرجلنا من النار. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. صلى الله على محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. أن الحمد لله رب العالمين. آمين يا رب العالمين. We never fail to ask Allah Rabbul Alameen to protect all of us from all the fitan in this life and the fitan of the life. We ask Allah Rabbul Alameen to strengthen our iman, especially those who have gone through a lot of trial last Friday. Wherever the Muslim are, who are suffering from all these challenges, there's always some wisdom behind that Allah knows best. Muslims are very special because they are given by Allah guidance. Guidance has problem, overcome problem, and Allah promised us. Allah said, when there is any musibah that befall all of us, He reminds us, وَبَشِّرِ الصَّابِرِينَ. وَبَشِّرِ الصَّابِرِينَ. The first thing we have to do is to hold back and have patience. What is been done, been done. Nobody want anything bad to happen. But when it happened, the first thing we should say is Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. By reminding all of us, oh Allah, we all came from you, and we have to return back to you. The only thing we've been asking Allah, give us a good ending. Whoever die while worshipping Allah is a good ending. Whoever die after making wudu and making a dua, ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh, is a good ending, where 8 gates of paradise will be opened for them. Whoever die and they still mention la ilaha illallah, dakhala jannah, good ending. Whoever died while walking towards the mosque, the masjid, to a place to seek knowledge, like what we are doing here this morning, is a good ending. Whoever died on Friday is a good ending. There are many signs of good ending. Even some of us are not happy. But Allah Rabbul Alameen have His own plan. But that never stops us from asking Allah for protection and seeking justice. We have all the right to ask for justice. Justice must prevail, not only by word. And we pray, may Allah Rabbul Alameen open the heart of many to understand that we Muslims are peacemaker. We accept what Allah have ordained upon us. And we look forward for justice. Brothers and sisters, towards the end of our class, we'll talk more about this. Last Sunday, we end with the hadith, Laqinu mautakum la ilaha illallah. This is the hadith that we have ended last Sunday. فَإِنَّ النَّفْسَ الْمُؤْمِنِ تَخْرُجُ رَشَهَا وَنَفْسَ الْكَافِرِ تَخْرُجُ مِنْ صِدْقٍ في صدقه كما تخرج نفس الحمار. Allah always remind all of us who still remember Allah to remind each other, to teach one another, especially those who are dying, not to forget La ilaha illallah. Even when you are dying, Sakratul Maut, don't forget that the most important word for us to share with them is not to cry, not to get upset that we forget Allah. And we believe whoever was a victim about what happened last Wednesday or last Friday, they all was given by Allah the opportunity to say La ilaha illallah. For those family, Allah have said to us, وَبَشِّرِ الصَّابِرِينَ الَّذِينَ إِذَا أَصَابَتْهُمْ مُصِيبَةٌ قَالُوا إِنَّ لِلَّهِ وَإِنَّا إِلَيْهِ راجعون أولئك عليهم صلوات من ربهم ورحمة وأولئك هم المهتدون. Allah promised us that He is going to bless those who remember Him and die as a Muslim. And this is the ayah that we always share with all our good brothers and sisters, every class, without fail. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. Allah remind us as believer, take care of your iman. How to take good care of our iman? By having taqwa. Taqwa is a person who have the ongoing connection with Allah, conscious about Allah. Whatever they do, wherever they are, they never forget Allah. This is the muttaqin. Good time, bad time, Allah is always in their heart, in their mind, and their tongue is always busy reciting, remembering Allah Rabbul Alameen. And Allah also reminds us, وَلَا تَمُوتُنَّ إِلَّا وَأَنْتُمْ مُسْلِمُونَ, that all the believers who have taqwa, they always make sure and prepare themselves that they will not end their life until they have submit to Allah. The submission to Allah is a very crucial ending. We know that we have to die. Sooner or later, young or old, that's why the general dua that we pray, may Allah forgive us who are still living. We are not dead yet. But there is a saying, الَّذِينَ يَذْكُرُونَ اللَّهَ وَالَّذِينَ لَا يَذْكُرُونَ اللَّهَ كَالْحَيِّ وَالْمَيْتِ. A person who remember Allah and the person who do not remember Allah is like the living and the dead. Even you are living now, but if you don't remember Allah, your soul is like dead in the sight of Allah Rabbul Alameen. And that's why we are here, to remind all of us how to remember Allah. That's why after the Shahadatain, whoever as a born Muslim or a new Muslim, after making the Shahada, the immediate thing that you have to respond to Allah is Aqimus Salah, to pray. The second pillar will just come in, because the second pillar is one of the pillars that can strengthen your remembrance of Allah. You become a Muslim and you still do not pray, it's not easy for you to remember Allah after that. But if you pray 5 times a day, that prayer is sure to strengthen your remembrance towards Allah Almighty. And Allah also reminds us, remember the day will come. I have shared with all of you this ayah again and again. But because it is the Quran is very, very important for us to keep on reminding ourselves with the Quran. This is the last testament. The Quran will be the last word of Allah Rabbul Alameen. And He said, يَوْمْ لَا يَنْفَعُ مَالٌ وَلَا بَنُونَ إِلَّا مَنْ أَتَى اللَّهَ بِقَلْبٍ سَلِيمٍ. Remember, the day is going to come. Our day is going to come. The day of judgment is coming very close. Alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. La yanfa'u. When that day comes, Allah said, La yanfa'u. Nothing can benefit you. Nothing can stop that day from coming. And whatever you have, malun wala banun, all your wealth, gold and silver, your estates, your share in this world, cannot stop you from meeting that day. Your children that you love so much, and they love you too. They are always there for you. But that particular day, even they are around you, they cannot help you anymore. Especially if they fail to prompt you to say, La ilaha illallah. You know, when you're in a situation like that, everybody will be very busy, thinking of this, thinking of that. But a righteous person, a believer, they will always remember to prompt the dying, La ilaha illallah. Let other think of other things. One Muslim must remind the dying person, La ilaha illallah. But sometimes all of us are so busy, thinking of this, thinking of that, and nobody remember to prompt the dying, La ilaha illallah. يَوْمَ لَا يَنْفَعُ مَالٌ وَلَا بَنُونَ. Remember, the day will come. All your wealth, all the power you have, all your children, your friend, all the doctors that is around you cannot help you anymore. Illa, Allah Almighty is showing us, guiding us, telling us what that can really save you. Illa man atallah biqalbin salim. You know that at the end of time, brothers and sisters, we don't have the desire towards food, drink, no more. You may love so many things before dying. All of us Malaysian love musang king for Malaysian. Non-Malaysian, maybe they don't like. We love to eat. That's why Malaysia is a food paradise. 24 hours, you can find food and find drink. Alhamdulillah. Ni'mah. Allahu Akbar. But remember, when the day comes, all this desire will go. You don't feel people will put all the good food that you love, you can't eat. All the drink that you love most, you can't drink. And that's why Allah said, take care of your heart. Illa man atallah biqalbin salim. Except those who come back to Allah with a submitted heart. They submit their heart to Allah. Not talking about our physical body anymore. No value is the heart. And to make sure that we have this heart that always communicate with Allah, have peace with Allah, Allah also have guide us. Allah said, Ya ayyatuhan nafsul mutma'inna. O you who have a peaceful heart and tranquility, heart and nafsul mutma'inna. How to attain nafsul mutma'inna? Allah bi zikrillahi tatma'inul qulub. By remember what Allah wants us to do, your heart will rest. You have a peaceful heart. And that peaceful heart will control all your desire. Our desire in general are nafsul ammara bisu, very wild, very aggressive, our desire. Anger is part of the desire. Whatever happened in New Zealand, the first thing that we feel is very, very angry, very upset. Of course, you cannot, when something bad happens, something, musibah, you just laugh. You cannot laugh. If you laugh, means your heart is hardened. Now this is very important. When you have the peaceful heart, that heart will help you control all your desires. From nafsul ammara bisu to nafsul mutma'inna. You know what to say when something bad happens. At least the first thing we say is Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi rajiun. Because two is the Muslim who believe in what Allah said. Killing an innocent human anyone, is like killing the whole mankind on earth. Because every soul is given by Allah the right to live. Allah said, وَلَقَدْ قَرَّمْنَا بَنِي Adam. Indeed, we have honored the children of Adam. The children of Adam include Muslim, not yet Muslim, they are all children of Adam. And we have no right to take the soul of anybody without going through the legal process. May Allah Rabbul Alameen give us the right understanding. And for those who have a peaceful heart and who can control their desire towards dunya, we believe that Allah will bless them and Allah will call them back. Ya ayyatuhan nafsul mutma'inna irji'i ila rabbiki radiyatan mardiyah. Come back to me. Allah is waiting for them. He is welcoming us home with His mercy, with His love. Fadkhuli fi ibadi. Now He is calling us to return back to Him, to be among the righteous servant of Allah. Not to be among just anybody, to be among the people who Allah is pleased with. Because they have been trying their best to please Allah in this life. So Allah is so pleased with them. And then Allah said to them, وَادْخُلِي جَنَّتِي. That Allah promised the righteous people that your ending will be good and your destination is Jannah. Allahu Akbar. Ameen. There are two types of souls that Allah have created. The soul of the believers and those who disbelieve. And Allah has said in the Quran, فَمَنْ شَاءَ فَلْيُؤْمِنْ. Whoever wish to believe, you're welcome to believe. Whoever wish not to believe, you make your choice. If you die as a believer, Alhamdulillah. Allah said, وَلَا تَمُوتُنَّ إِلَّا وَأَنْتُمْ مُسْلِمُونَ. Learn how to have a good ending. We do not know about ending yet. We have a lot of young children. We do not know how is their ending. But we must keep on praying very hard, reminding all the young children. Plan for your future. Make sure that you always move yourself to a good place. Mix with good people. Why? Because that environment helps you to have a good ending. Every happening for the believers is a reflection. We believe Allah put the feeling of love, compassion in the heart of the good people. Even among people who are not yet a believer, in general, everyone believes. Either they believe in the right way or they believe in the wrong way, but they do believe in something. Anything that is right will guide you to bring peace, happiness to others. Because a believer is a person who always brings peace to others. A believer is not a troublemaker. A believer is a peacemaker. And when something happens, A believer always have patience. He's not aggressive. He uses his wisdom, his iman, his belief to help him. But it never means that we should be a coward. No. We should speak out. At least we pray for our loved one. We are continuing with the eyesight follows the soul, talking about death, because we all is going to face our destiny sooner or later. The blessing of Islam is that Islam is here to guide us, to inform us what is going to happen next. What have happened, happened. What is going to happen next? Allah is here to guide us. We just have to be alert about what is going to happen. And one of them is one of the youths who was with us in our last camp. A very good boy. Allah have made him have a very good ending. When the soul departs from a person's body, anybody, not just a Muslim, his gaze remains fixed in the direction where it departs. Now the Prophet is telling us about how our eye respond. Now our eyes are very active, looking here and there. Even when we are praying, we still are not focused. When you pray, Islam wants you to be focused in your prayer. Your eyesight must just focus at the place where you put your forehead. One point. So that your mind is not being distracted. But it's very difficult. Salama radiallahu anha reported that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam visited Abu Salama. Salama is kunya. Abu Salama also kunya. Abu Salama means the father of Salama. Salama, the mother of Salama. Prophet Muhammad visited Abu Salama after his gaze became fixed because of death. The Prophet closed Abu Salama's eye and said, Inna ruha iza qubida tabi'ahu basar. Inna ruha iza qubida tabi'ahu basar. When the soul is taken away from our body, the eyesight follows it. So in general, you will see that when somebody passes away, the eyes open. Even when they are not well, they cannot open the eye. But when the soul is departing from the body, Allah will permit the eye to open. And that's why the Prophet ﷺ guides us. If you visit a dead person and you see his eye open, what should you do? You just help him to close his eye. On hearing this, some of Abu Salama's relatives, the family, start weeping. So the messenger said, La tat'u ala anfusikum illa bi khair. لا تدعوا على أنفسكم إلا بخير فإن الملائكة يؤمنون على ما تقولون. The Prophet is teaching his ummah the manners, the adab. That when you are around in that situation, in the environment, you know, when you witness somebody is dying or is dead, don't go crazy. Don't scream. But it's not easy. It's not easy. What the Prophet said, do not make anything except good supplication. You only talk good. Just talk good about the people who was killed. Just talk good about them. Of course, they are good people. They are in the mosque. They are praying. They are good people. What more than to say that they are good people? Just talk good. Why? Because at that time, there are angels around. The angel of mercy is there. The angel of punishment is there. The angel of death is there. There are many angels. So the Prophet is reminding us as Muslim, do not make a lot of unnecessary voices, except say everything that is good, because the angel is there to say Amin. We don't even have the time to say Amin for them. But just by talking good about them, the angel will say Amin. But is that easy, brother and sister? The first thing that you must have is patience first. وَبَشِّرِ الصَّابِرِينَ. And what is patience? The real patience, the real sabar, in when something strikes you on the spot and you control. That is the real patience. Not after one day, now I have patience. No. Also some patience, but not the right patience that the prophets have taught us. In the Sudmat al-Ula, when the first thing Allah tests us, we know how to control ourselves. First thing we say, Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Allahumma ighfir lahum warhamhum. That is what we have to say. Of course, we are very upset, sad, very angry, but what must come up from our mouth is, Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Allahumma ighfir. Istaghfiru li akhikum. And he, our Prophet ﷺ, added, Allahumma qfir li abi salama warfa' darajatah fil mahdiyin wakhlufu fi aqibihi shay'in ghabirin waqfir lana wa lahu ya rabbal alamin wa afsah lahu fi qabrihi wa nawwir lahu fihi. Part of the dua, that's why the Prophet said, when somebody pass away, in whatever condition, when you know that they are a Muslim, first thing you say, Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un, and follow up with what? With prayer. Follow up with prayer. Pray for what? Pray for forgiveness. Pray for forgiveness. And when Allah forgives whoever that pass away, khalas. You know, after Allah's forgiveness, then is the mercy of Allah. And the mercy of Allah will come with His reward. And the reward of Allah for those who He have pardoned is Jannah. And the best Jannah for all of us is what? Jannat al-Firdaus al-A'la. Now it happens somewhere else. It can happen anywhere. We who are still alive today, look at this dua. Oh Allah, forgive him. When there are so many who was killed, forgive them. Don't just pray for one, pray for everybody. And elevate them his position among the guided one. We want Allah to gather all the one who was killed to be among the guided one, the righteous one. Raise good successor for him from among his offspring. You see, we look forward. One down, more righteous children will come. People are not happy with one down. But remember, we must keep on hoping that Allah will increase more offspring from those who was killed, and they are the good offspring. Forgive us. Look at how the prayer now. Ask Allah to even forgive us who are making prayer for the dead one. Why? Why we ask Allah to forgive us? Because we are also sometimes there are things that we must know. We have to be blamed for what is happening sometimes. We do make mistakes. I still remember, if you go to the Middle East especially, we are in the most safe, sacred city on earth, Mecca and Medina. Allahu Akbar. Everybody who enter Mecca and Medina, they feel peace. And the latest fitna is going on. They are saying that there is where the beast will come out. That is the latest fitna. They said, when you talk about the beast, to them is Dajjal. We all accept the truth that every prophet was sent to inform their followers about the coming of Dajjal. Adam informed his children, Noah informed his people, Abraham informed his people, Lut, Suhaib, and all of the prophets, Moses, Jesus, informed their people about the coming of Dajjal. Our prophet also remind us and ask us, always ask Allah to protect you from the fitnatul Masih Dajjal. And they are telling that Dajjal is coming from there. From where? From Mecca. We said, this is the great fitna. We know about Harut wa Marut. Harut and Marut was sent down by Allah to which country? Which country? Babylon. And they are talking about Babylon. Yeah, we believe what Allah said. But we believe that these are the two sacred cities where Dajjal cannot enter. How can Dajjal be there? They create this fitna. Dajjal is there. Dajjal can't even enter into these two sacred cities. Other than Mecca and Medina, Dajjal is going to visit all this area. But not Mecca and Medina. Whoever is in Mecca and Medina, when the Dajjal emerges, they will be protected from his fitna. Those who like to create fitna, to change what is right to wrong, what is true to be false, they are the agent of Dajjal. Because the work of Dajjal is to twist and turn and to hide the truth. May Allah protect us from the fitna of Masih Dajjal. Ameen. We ask Allah to forgive us and to forgive the one who passed away. And we said, Ya Rabbal Alameen, O Lord of the worlds. We are not saying, oh Lord of the Muslim, Lord of the world. And expand his grave and illuminate it for him and make this nur for the people who die believing in Allah. Now this is to tell us, when you are in the kubur and Al-Barzakh, you are surrounded by darkness until Allah illuminate it. Put nur inside. You know, when you live in darkness, I think we are not used with darkness. We are not used to live in an environment with an aircon now. If suddenly there will electrical failure, we are going to suffer really. We feel restless. But you know, down there, no aircon. Because there's no electricity there. But Allah Almighty, with His mercy, the people who die as a believer, He will illuminate the kubur and Al-Barzakh, and He will command your surrounding to be very comfortable, cooling. Do we need blanket? If you need blanket, Allah will send the blanket from paradise. Don't worry about that. Just make sure you have a good ending. The companion of the Prophet ﷺ have a unique kind of feeling. Before that, let me share with you what is written here first. Regarding the same incident, Abu Hurairah reported that the Prophet ﷺ said, Alam taral insana iza mat saqasa basarah fazalika hina yataba'u basarahu nafsa. Don't you see that when a person dies, his gaze, his eyesight become fixed? Sometimes they open their eye, but they look down. They open their eye, they look straight up, and then they open the eye, they look upper, because it's fixed. This happened because his eyesight follow his departing soul. This is what the Prophet ﷺ remind us. And the Prophet ﷺ was reported to have said, and it's not in this book now, I'm quoting in other books. It's in the collection of At-Tirmizi. ما من أحد يموت إلا ندم إن كان محسنا ندم أن لا يكون ازداد وإن كان مسيئا ندم أن لا يكون نزع. Everyone who dies will feel sorry. Everyone who dies will feel sorry and sad. If the deceased was a good person, he or she will be sorry he or she do not perform more good. Look at how they feel. You are good, but they feel sad for themselves that they don't do more than what they can do. So when you are still able to do what is good, brothers and sisters, be hasten, be quick, just do. Don't say, I will do later on. Anything good, fastabiqul khairat. Allah said, be hasten in doing what is good. I mean, all of us who are here are good people, inshallah. But when something bad happened to us, a believing person will say, now you see, I can't do this anymore. I should have done that earlier. So always anything good, be hasten, quickly respond, don't wait. The young people, like all our children who is with us today, whatever they can do now, do. Don't wait until later on. And talk to their daddy. Daddy, you know, you also become a better Muslim only when you're 50. Before that, you know, we remember you hardly wake up for prayer. You do all the bad things. Well, alhamdulillah, Daddy, you become a better person now. We love you so much. But please give us more time. Yeah. We are just 25 now. Or we are 15. You start 40. So give us until 20. No. Anything good, be hastened before you regret. And for those who are not good, the bad guy, he will be very sorry when he ends his life doing something that is bad, because he said, I should have stopped doing it. People who like to gossip every day. Have we stopped gossiping? Have we stopped backbiting? No, not yet. People who are so stingy, people who are so arrogant, have you stopped being arrogant? Have you stopped being stingy, calculative? People who like to judge others, have you stopped judging others? You must ask yourself. People who have been very lazy, have you stopped from being lazy? And you have to check. حاسبوا أنفسكم قبل أن تحاسب. Umar radiallahu anhu always pray and ask Allah to help him to check on himself before he will be checked by Allah Rabbil Alamin. We will be called back to Allah and to look into all the accounts. So you have to check before it's too late. Brothers and sisters, we have many types of believers. The good believers who always engage themselves in doing good things, good environment, talking among themselves about what is good, not what is bad. But also among us, we have sinful believers. Do we have sinful believers? Yeah, a lot. Whatever happened last Friday, and you can see some sinful people will respond negatively. Because they are so sinful that they cannot differentiate what is right and wrong anymore. It contradicts the other group who is not yet a believer, but they feel they are with us. Remember in the time of the Prophet, who was with the Prophet? Even they are not believers. Abu Talib. He was with the Prophet all the way. The text that we present in this and the next few chapters contrast between two extreme group of people, a believer and a non-believer. With the approach of death, maut, a believer is pleased because the material barrel of this world is about to dissolve. Khalas. You know, your needs with dunya is going to end. You are not thinking about breakfast, lunch, dinner anymore. What to eat, what to drink. You don't think of that anymore. Like us, we always think after this lunch, where to have lunch, what to have, we have to think. For those who are dying, nothing to think anymore. You bring lunch to them also, they can't do anything. They'll call you to eat. They can't eat. But we will be busy thinking now. And he is therefore about to meet Allah, the Creator. His or her soul depart with ease, emitting beautiful odor or fragrance and delight that delight the angel. Angels are very happy with people who like to keep themselves clean. And majority of the people is going to look for this witchcraft, all this traditional doctor, the environment is always dirty. Because they thought that the angel was with them. No. The other thing was with them always. On the other hand, a wrongdoer is terrified to realize that his worldly pleasures are over and his great punishment is coming. For people who love dunya, his love towards dunya never ends. Even until the dying, the ending part, he still want dunya. He still think of what he have. His money, he's worried about his wealth, he's worried about his bank account, he's worried about his share, he's worried because that is what he loves so much, his dunya. Until the end, he never get out from dunya. For those believers, they know, I don't need this dunya anymore because I'm going home to Allah Almighty. And we know all those who die and have a bad ending, they are aware where they are heading. They are aware. His soul is extracted from his body by force, emitting the most, I would say the most difficult smell that we can experience. We will see some from our study of these contrasting cases that a believer means a righteous believer whose good deed outweigh his sin. Now, as a believer, we do commit sin too, because we are no angel. Everyone commits sins. But that's why Islam wants you to do more good deeds, so that your good deeds is heavier than the bad one. That's how we balance ourselves. That's how we prepare ourselves. But if you have sinned and you are still very inactive, unproductive, you hardly engage in doing all good things, that means you never learn. You are not prepared. And that is not a good sign. That is a sign that you may have a bad ending. You remember what Allah said? I quote this ayah before. وَلَقَدْ زَرَعْنَا لِجَهَنَّمْ كَثِيرًا مِنَ الْجِنِّ وَالْإِنسِ. Indeed, we have prepared hellfire, and the inhabitants of hell are the jinn and human. Lahum qulubun, I give them the heart. Lahum qulubun la yafqahuna biha. They are heartless people. Walahum azanun la yasma'una biha. I give them the ear to listen to the reminder of Allah and the Prophet, but they play deaf. They don't care. Hayya ala salah, they don't respond. Hayya ala falah, they don't respond. Hayya ala dunya, hayya ala shopping, they always respond. Lahum azan, I give them the ear, but they are deaf. Walahum a'yunun, I give them the eye, that they are blind, but they can see so many other things. I just give you a very simple example. Here we see a lot of sign. We put a lot of sign here. On the door coming in, female, but of course now female cannot go in from there because construction is going on. Enter from here, wash your dishes, and all the sign is there. How many of us walk around and look at the sign? How many of us? Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Some. But it's around us. Alhamdulillah. He said, the sign is there. Don't you see? Oh. Why you can't see the sign? This is the sign that Allah is telling us. Can your brothers come forward? Please come more forward. Give space for the latecomers, inshallah. Be kind to them, inshallah. You'll be rewarded by Allah. Furthermore, all the young brothers, furthermore. Yeah, get closer, inshallah. Where were I just now? I give them the eye, but they are blind. You see, without we realizing it's happening. It's happening to all of us every day. All the sciences is there, but we don't see. Maybe one day we got to come up with a kind of gadget. Open your eye. Don't hold me, don't touch me. I was thinking when I'm coming out from a junction in the road, junction. And when people give me space to come out, I would like to say thank you to them. Okay, it's not my right to force them to stop because there is their road. We are coming out. There's no traffic light. So you just have to use your wisdom and patience. You must be fast. If you're slow, then you are going to make the one behind you very angry. But when you're too fast, then you may have problem. So each time when people give way, I always extend my arm out and give a sign. Thank you. Alhamdulillah, good sign. Don't lift up the wrong finger. The guy will knock you after that. But I would love if there's a gadget there. If anybody give me, we just press one button, thank you. Or there's a light coming out from behind. Thank you. Oh, you make people very happy. And next time people will give more ways, inshallah. But be practical also. You let one or two go and you go. Because you don't have to stop the one behind you too. Anyhow. Lahum. What did Allah say? A'yunun la yubsiruna biha. Now when you are not careful with what is happening, Allah said, Ulaika kal an'am. They are like animals, bal hum adall, worse than the animal. Ulaika humul ghafilun. And all of them fail is because they are ghaflah, heedless. They never learn. They never change. They just be like who they are. Believer means a righteous believer whose good deeds outweigh his sin. Whereas a non-believer means a non-believer who a hypocrite, who are a hypocrite who obstinately reject the truth. As for the believers whose sin caused them to deserve punishment before entering Jannah, the believer will enter Jannah with the will of Allah, with His mercy, but he have to go through Jahannam first. There are people who enter Jahannam for a while, then with the mercy of Allah, they will be allowed to go to Jannah. And there are people who khalidina fiha abada. They will be in Jahannam forever. Because they don't believe in the owner of paradise, how can they go to paradise? Paradise belongs to Allah, and the Prophet said, La tadkhulu jannah hatta tu'minu. No one enter paradise that belongs to Allah until you believe. You believe there is paradise, and you believe there's an owner of paradise, then Allah will make it easy for you to enter paradise. Ameen. They may be punished in their grave and possibly after resurrection as well. Their punishment in the grave is not fully detailed in the Sunnah, but some of its forms have been described by the Prophet. It will cover in chapter 9, inshallah, the sinful in Al-Barzakh. Inshallah, brothers and sisters, and for those who are present with us, there are a lot of parents and also the youths who have participated in our youth camp last December. The next part that we are going to discuss about death of the believers, that will be discussed, inshallah, in the coming Sunday. But before we end, the reason we see there are a lot of youths and parents with us because we have shared with them about what happened to one of our children with the qadar of Allah Rabbul Alameen. he was with us in our last camp. And he was also one of the young boy who was shot in the mosque in Christchurch. For all of us who have come in contact with him, we miss him a lot. And we miss all the good people. But we can assure his parents that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have give him a good ending. For the family, the mother, the aunties, and of this boy, Saib Ahmad Milne, I don't know whether there is a picture of him. Yeah, there is a picture of this young boy. You can see he's wearing Al-Khadim Youth Camp uniform. We like to share a bit about their experience with us. Our youth camp is to train our young children to be responsible children, loving and caring children, so that they'll bring benefit to the community, to their family, but not to be a burden to anyone. And let us listen, as they're ready, to their experience in our camp. They are all very beautiful children. And all the faces are very close to them, between the brothers and also the sisters. All the children who was with us in our camp are very dear in our heart. We always remember them. We always pray for their safety, for their goodness. And we always hope that everybody, especially our children, become righteous children and have a good ending. And Allah have granted them with a good ending. Alhamdulillah. Ameen.
My name is Sayad and I'm from New Zealand. We just swam in a river and did formations. Do not!
For their friends, we pray, may Allah Rabbul Alameen strengthen your iman and make all the young brothers remember each other in their prayer. And for the parent, like what we said, Allah is sure to reward all of us and make him become a shield for us. Because wherever young children die as a shaheed, they can act as a shield for their parent. If Allah said, go to Jannah, Normally, children who love their parents say, "Oh Allah, I just can't go there alone. When my mom, my dad, or the close one is not going there yet." Then with the mercy of Allah Rabbul Alameen, Allah will call them to go and look for their loved one. And this is one of the things that I like the parent to understand. If our children are righteous children and they have a good ending, there's nothing for us to worry. There is a lot for us to be happy. And if our children have not been to Mecca for Hajj, try to organize one for them. If our children who left behind their own saving, use their saving to do sadaqah. Sadaqatin jariyah. By doing that, brothers and sisters, we have do a good deeds for them, even they are no more with us. We know the Prophet said, "Iza mata ibnu Adam in qata amal illa bi thalas." When any of the children of Adam pass away, nothing can benefit them except three things. This is the thing that we want all who still love him to carry on the good thing. Sadaqatin jariyah. Sadaqah. If there's any property under his name, make waqaf. If you have saving, use his saving to do sadaqah on behalf. It's for him, not for us. He cannot use his saving anymore. But his saving can be used by us to give sadaqah on behalf of him. Waladan saleh yad'ulah. He is very young, no children, not married yet. But remember, he may have good friend. Whatever friend that he has, keep a good relationship with the good friend. Because the good friend will remember his good deeds. And each time when you talk about his good deeds, the angel will make Amin. These are things that we want to remind all the good boys who have been with him. Don't forget the good time you have with him. For the parent, for the relative, you know who he liked to be with. Keep a good relationship with them. And you can even remind them become a better and righteous boy, so that they become righteous to their parent and to others. Remember that our Prophet ﷺ always remind us to ask Allah, "Oh Allah, make the agonies of death easy on us when death comes." We are sure to die, but we ask Allah to make it easy. We want to build the younger generation who are not able to join the camp to move on. To have the right spirit, to be a good believer, righteous children, to carry on the mission and the vision of our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, to be khairu ummah, the ummah who amal ma'ruf wa nahi anil munkar, who are active, engaging themselves in doing what is good and forbid what is evil. That can come handy when the parent participate. where the parent put more effort on the children. We know we are very busy, but don't forget them. That is your best asset, not the business. The best business is to invest in your children. When they become righteous children, that is the best asset that you can leave behind. So we ask Allah to make the agonies of death easy on us when death comes. Make us firm. Ya muqallibal qulub, sabbit qulubana ala dinik wa ta'atik at that moment. Because we know al-maut is sakarat. There is hardship in death. Fatima radiallahu anha experienced hardship when he or she saw the father, Prophet Muhammad, gone through the Sakaratul Maut. She said to the father, "What hardship my father is suffering?" He, our Prophet ﷺ, answered, "After this day, O my daughter, after this day, your father will never suffer any hardship anymore." And it's true, after death, there is the end of the suffering in this life. Make us firm during that moment when the tongue becomes heavy, the eyes starting to close, the shroud kafan being prepared. Oh Allah, take us to paradise with your mercy. Ameen. For the family of the deceased, we pray, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward all of you for your patience. May Allah shower His mercy upon all of us. That how He shower His mercy upon those who die on Friday. May Allah Rabbul Alameen strengthen our iman, not weaken our iman because of that. And keep on praying for them. And we are going to end our class by praying for them also. We have started the class by praying for them. And we are going to end our class praying for them again. Because making dua for the dead is not just once. Anytime when you are praying for yourself, you pray for them. Until today, we pray for everybody. For those who have known Sayyid Ahmad Milne and have gained all the good things from him, please remember all the good word he left behind, all the help he has shared with you, and keep on the good spirit. You will never regret. You are sure to gain something from him, inshallah. That's why in life it's very important to be good and kind to those who are around you. And so that when whoever die and have a good ending or die as a shaheed, shuhada, you know Allah will grant them with special tickets for them to look for people that they love, so that they can move together to Jannah. That can help all of us without we realize. We may have our own weaknesses, But because of the good friend that we have developed with the good people, and they have a good ending, we may have some share in the hereafter. Amen. Before we end our prayer with the prayer, just a humble reminder to those who are still living that there is an ongoing activity by our youths, and the youth hubs is ready now to make sure that our youth is always be in a good environment so that they become better children. And that also we need the parents' support. If you feel that your children are restless at home, just contact with the youth hub, and then you can send them here. They always have some activities. For the coming event on the 6th of April, our youth is going to organize Lata Medang hiking. The one who are leaving have to move on. 6th April, Lata Medang hiking. The poster is there, and you can get further information outside the hall, inshallah. Because we want all our younger children to be active in the right way. So with your support, we can help them, inshallah. So whatever Al-Khadim Youth is trying to do for the youths, all this only can happen when the parent understand our role and keep on supporting us to help your children. As long as Allah gives me the energy, my team started from 84. Remember, my team start from 84. We organized camping, outing for children. The children who have been with us, now they are parents. And they are sending their children again. As long as Allah gives me the energy, most of my team is no more with me. When we start, our children is just like your children, 6, 7, 8 years old. Alhamdulillah, they are helping me to lead the younger generation. With Allah's help and mercy, I'm able to move with them until today. But I can feel also some sign that I have also some pain here and there. But Alhamdulillah, not from the leg. The leg is the one who helped me to move. That my arm, my shoulder. But I never give up. As long as Allah gives me the energy to move on, I will move on with the children. Anytime the children need my help, I will be there for them, inshallah. We hope all the parents will work closely with me. Try your best. If you sense anything that is changing in your children, quickly send them to us. Don't wait until last minute. Prevention is better than cure. We have no time, send them to us and let us try to do our best. And don't give up. Yeah? To the children, don't give them up. They can change. They can be better. We just need to put more effort. Talk to them. Engage with them. Listen to them. They have been listening to us day and night. It's time for us to listen to them. Try to understand their needs. Anything that is not against Islam, support. But remember, most important thing in helping each other is the environment. Jama'ah. Don't do it alone. It's difficult. Do it collectively. Keep everybody in contact. Your children is like my children too. Whenever they are with us, we treat them like our children. We give them the best. When they are sleeping, we are still awake, planning for the best, preparing for the best for them. That's what we do in the camp. Inshallah, brothers and sisters, may Allah grant us righteous children. Ameen. May Allah give us health and wealth. Ameen. And may Allah join us among the Salihin, Siddiqeen wa Shuhada. Let us end with the prayer for the deceased. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad. Kama sallaita ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim. Innaka Hamidun Majid. Allahumma ighfir lahum warhamhum wa afihim wa'fu anhum wa akrim nuzulahum wa wasi' mudkhalahum waqsimhum bil ma'i wal thalji wal baradi wa naqihim min al khataya kama yunaqqa al thawb al abyad min ad danas. Allahumma abdilhum daran khairan min darihim wa ahlan khairan min ahlihim. Allahumma adkhilhum jannatak wa ajirhum min azabil qabri wa azabin nar. Allahumma ighfir li hayyina wa mayyitina wa shahidina wa ghaibina wa saghirina wa kabirina wa zakarina wa unthana. Allahumma man ahyaytahu minna fa ahyi ala al-islam wa man tawaffaytahu minna fa tawaffahu ala al-iman. Oh Allah, forgive all of us who are present today in this day one, the living among us, the one who have passed away, the one who was shot in the mosque on Friday. Ya Rahman, Ya Rahim. Oh Allah, forgive the sin of the young and the old, male and female among us. Oh Allah, if you will prolong our life, make us a good and practicing Muslim. And if you take our soul at any moment, give us a good ending, O Allah. O Allah, do not forbid all the good things that have been left behind for us by our loved one who have passed away. And do not turn us astray, because our loved one is no more with us. O Allah, make us among the righteous people that you are pleased with, and they are pleased with you. Radiyallahu anhum wa radu an. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina azaban nar. Wa sallallahu ala Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. آمين يا رب العالمين. وبالله توفيقي والآخر دعوانا سبحانك اللهم بحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Do we have a Q&A today? Inshallah. If there's some question from the brothers. Any question from the sisters? No, sister, pass the mic.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
I also would like to share the victim name Rahimi.
Rahimi.
Rahimi. He is my student's father, my student in Jinas Aulad Bandar Baru Bani. Please make dua for him too, because he's also in critical condition for all the bullets to be taken out from his body, especially from his spine. May Allah make ease. Thank you.
It's easy for them, inshallah. It's a black day for the whole world. We honored the house of worship. In the Islamic history, no one is allowed, even if you are after your enemy, if your enemy will run into a house of worship, we cannot chase after them anymore. That means the house of worship is a house that they want to find some peace. We hope leaders will know what to do. Sacred area, house of worship, must be protected. In our holy land, Makkah and Medina, if you remember, whoever have been there, even when you are praying, you will see the security force is always there and they are not praying yet. They will take care of your safety. After you finish your prayer, then the security people will find a place for them to pray. Now, this is to teach us from the beginning. This is the teaching of Islam, the discipline of Islam. For those who are worshipping Allah Almighty, or whatever religion they believe, if you need to give them protection, you must have security. Just to make sure that people honor the right of the worshippers. This is in the Holy Land, the sacred land. Also, we prepare the security. Because we know sometimes the bad guy is everywhere. We hope this kind of happening is a wake-up call for the security. In some country you will see, they know when the Muslim Friday time they have to come and pray. They have not enough space for them to pray in the mosque. They have to go outside, and the security is there to protect their safety. This is good for everybody. And I think it's time for security people to think of how to protect good people. People who always remember God. If we don't protect the good people, that means we are protecting the bad people. By protecting the good people, may Allah stop the bad people from doing what they want to do. Yeah, we keep on praying for those who are still suffering, going through all the pain. Every blood that shed is a sacred blood, is holy. Every wound is a sign for them in Akhirah. Any last question from the brothers? Pass the mic, is there the second mic?
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.
When any tragedy happened to the Muslim community, is it permissible for us to recite Qunut Nazilah when there's any fardu, salat fardu, Qunut Nazilah? Can we?
Qunut Nazilah.
Yeah. For any, any tragedy, any black thing happened to the Muslim community.
The brother is asking, are we recommended to perform Qunut Nazilah when tragedy hit the Ummah? Yes, the Prophet recommends us to do that. Qunut Nazilah can be performed in all our prayer. It can be performed by everybody. Qunut Nazilah will link with what happened. It's not a general dua. The dua that relate to what we are asking Allah for. Yeah, it is recommended. Not Salatul Hajah, no. Normal Salat plus Qunut Nazilah. The last raka'at. Always Qunut Nazilah is at the last raka'at of the prayer. And Qunut Nazilah also can be done in two forms. One before ruku' or after ruku'. Both can be done. Lastly, brothers and sisters, when we have activities for the children, our activities do not just focus on boys. It also focuses on sisters. The girls need to be strong, need to be guided, because they are future mothers. If they are guided from young, having the right values, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect them and make them have good husband and become a good wife. We are proud that our young brothers and sister volunteers, we have male and female volunteers. And if those father who are considered young mother and young father, you can also volunteer your time with us. It's important because by volunteering ourselves, engage ourselves in doing all these things, it helps us to help our children better. Don't think that whatever you do today is not going to benefit you. There's a lot that it can benefit you as a parent. And for those who can't at all because of their busyness, then you can still contribute. Support us physically, monetarily, or at least make dua for all of us. So may Allah reward all of you for your kindness, for being present with us today. And any one of you who have any problem in the future, you hear anybody who passed away, just let us know. Our team here, our sister Noaini and sister Aisha, always will remind me, and we'll always pray for them, inshallah. Hope to see you all again. Not only every Sunday, we have classes Saturday. Yesterday, we just end one of our Salat course, our monthly course. Alhamdulillah, we have 100 over participants, majority women. And that's very important. It's an ongoing courses, very, very important courses. How to develop a good relation with Allah according to the Prophet's way. So when you come across these activities, try to participate. It's sure to benefit us too. When we are more equipped with the right knowledge, we can help our children better. When we don't even understand, it's hard to help them. Children today are not like us. They have a lot to us. They have a lot to face more than us, because their challenges is different than us. We have given them a lot of gadgets that they don't deserve now. We give them a lot of smart things when they are not smart yet. We need to be smarter to make sure that when we give them something, we guide them. We help them, not just give them and it's up to them. So we hope all the young father and young mother can also be active with us. Because sooner or later we have to go. So you may come in and to move forward. That's why we are training the younger generation now. That's why we have the youth hub. We have to invest on them. And this investment is sure to benefit the Ummah, inshallah. We'll see you again next activities. Saturday, Wednesday, but this coming Wednesday, class is off because we are not around. Again, subhanakallahumma bihamdika. أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.